Well, it's happened again. Ducky's done it again. Well, I know what I'm doing to start this episode. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Highworlds. It hasn't been that long. And, well, I got pranked again by Ducky. I'm not leaving these, but I am leaving all this. And, well, got pranked again, and I'm thinking, well, not a bad way to start the episode. Let's put them all back. And let's give them all back to Ducky. And I know exactly where I'm going to do it this time, as I was thinking about it, after the last time I did it. Which, last episode was the last time we did it, and, well, this is just gonna keep on continuing. As last time, we did it, I did it, down here. I did it all throughout here. This time around, however, I'm doing it somewhere else. And I don't entirely fully want to show it on camera, because I want Ducky to kind of go searching for it this time. As I feel like this past time, I made it sort of easy. This time, won't be that easy. So, I will be back in a moment. I have done it. It is done. And it's now up to Ducky to find said thing. And also up to me to eat and clear my throat. Apparently, I'm alive. Don't you worry. I'm still living. Anywho, now that that's all taken care of, let's head home, where we will actually get started what we're gonna be doing today. Which you might be wondering, what are we doing today? And you might also be thinking, well, you said this episode was recorded prior to the last episode. What? Okay, a part of that's true. I did have another episode recorded, but I was like, I don't know if that's entirely fitting and not entirely up to, well, this season for me. So I changed what I was doing for this episode pretty much last minute, so I hopped on and am going to, well, do it. And so what does that mean? Well, I have way too much footage from that one episode that I'm deciding to essentially shelf. I have way too much footage in it to be like, I'm never gonna upload it. So I've uploaded another Highworlds episode, that 18.5, which is only on Inator Extra, and I would recommend you go watch that one after this one. Don't go now. Don't go now. Don't go now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Finish watching this video first, then go watch that one. It was over an hour worth of footage, and I was like, it was something that I did relatively recently, and, well, I was just pretty much involved in it, but I recorded too much of it to pretty much just not use it for something, so I'm using it. But, all that aside, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to make some headway here on the starter base. As it feels like a little bit since we last did anything here, even though it technically hasn't been, not as long as some of the stretches. As last thing we did here was we built all 4 of these tents. And if you remember back to last episode, I said everything is designed now. Well, that is fully true. Everything's designed, and that includes the interior for this house. I have been wanting to put an interior in here for a little bit. I've gone to the drawing board, I'm wanting to say like 3 times with it. And I finally have come to a design that I like. And I'm going to put it in today. Obviously, I don't have the schematic in yet. But that is the goal for today. To build the interior of the house. Other than that, I know I need to do some stocking at the shop. It's not excessive, but the shop has made some sales. I honestly don't know if anything else has been sold since, well, the last time I checked. So I'm actually going to go check right now and get a fuel for what I do need, and then I will go grab that and also gather the materials for the interior in the process. It's gonna require wood. That is pretty much the only thing I know. But need a walkover. I need to come up with a better way to get over to the shop. And I know there's probably a way to do that. I just need to, well, think about it. But, yeah. I don't think any of this sold. I will check a little bit. I was about to say it didn't, come back, but no, I can probably look through rather fast. Unless there's... I'm pretty certain I don't... Oh! Someone bought birch? Okay. Someone bought birch? This one needs... And this one does. Okay, so this one needs 3 stacks. This one needs 3 stacks. This one needs 1 stack. I don't think I entirely need to worry about that one. And then the rest... Oh, 1 stack of mangrove. I think that was me. I need mangrove, so I think I just came here and took it instead of growing a tree and mining it. So, for what I'm needing, honestly, probably not worth actually cutting for, being that I'm pretty certain I'd have that. It's 3 stacks oak and 3 stacks spruce. I should have that. I should have that here somewhere. I have 2 stacks of spruce here. I should probably do something with all those mangrove roots. So I don't have enough spruce. I almost do. And I don't have pretty much any oak other than 2. So I am going to quickly chop down some trees and also gather the resources for the build of today, which also will require me bringing in the schematic for said build. So yeah, I will be back in a moment with a lot of resources. I have officially gone mad for resources. It's official. Well, I think it's beneficial long before. That's the wrong chest. Well, no, that's also the wrong chest. These are all the materials needed for the build today. Probably not enough bamboo, but I have 2 shulker boxes from Ducky. But these are the things for the shop. So let's go quickly take care of this. And then we will probably go grab a shulker box, grab all the stuff from here, and then probably get building. I have a waystone over here. Let's use that to get to the shop. Shopping district. Yippee! Go up here. There it is. Okay. And now let's just stock this back up. And there we go. Okay, wood shop is stocked. Loggers is back to being fully stocked. Okay, not fully stocked. There's still 2 stacks missing. I'm not dealing with them tonight. So, oh, it's a thunderstorm. Okay, well, it was a good thing I have a bed. It's a good thing I always walk around with a bed on me. Okay, so now let's head on home. And, actually, I need... Well, actually, I realize this. This is close. This is actually somewhat closer than the barn at the moment. So, I'm probably going to start using that one more often until the new waystone is in, but that's going to be probably a bit, so... Meh. Anywho, we are going to build. I could have probably just grabbed the stuff then, and that would have probably been perfectly fine, but I'm not doing that. I have this diamond on me, and I'm going to drop it off in the base, and I'm going to grab an empty shulker box, go over there, and fill the shulker box. It seems pretty reasonable. I'm pretty certain I'll also fill it. I didn't, like, make everything that'll be needed, but in theory, I should have everything, but I don't entirely know. We will find out in a little bit. Don't fall off the ladder. That would suck. And I'm pretty certain I have a shulker box up here, but no matter what, this is where this goes. So, yes. The random shulker box that I have no idea how I got, and I don't know who it actually, like, properly belongs to. Will it probably make it back to the original owner eventually? Yeah, probably. Not today, but I have a good suspicion I know whose it is, but I'm gonna use it today. Then if they want it back, they can ask. Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna fill this. Okay, there we go. That should be everything. And watch, I'm going to find out midway through that it's not everything, and I'll be going back on the run for materials. And also punching me and smacking myself in the process. But this out of everything that's left for the starter base, I'm wanting to say this is probably the smallest. I think that's actually a very good bet. I'm pretty sure this is like the smallest thing left. But, I'm uncertain about that. It could be, it could not be. I don't know. Also need to get better at eating. I keep running my hunger bar down to the point of almost starving to death. I do that way too often. But, I will say, though, I actually have never starved to death this season. Some have. I have not been one of them. So that is ready. All that stuff is ready. So we can start building whenever we want to. And honestly, I think it is time to bring Pigeon Cam on. It is time to run a time lapse. When you say, let's do this. It's time lapse time. Let's give our house an interior. Okay, it is done. I am now the only one on. And the interior of the house is complete. I love how this looks. I'm not the best at interiors, but I think I did relatively well. There's one thing I have not done, and that is put strings on these vines. I don't have any string. I think there's a relatively easy way to get some. I just don't have any at this very moment. So I'm going to worry about that at a later date. I need 3 string, and I'm not willing to go to a shop and buy a stack just for 3 when I'm not going to be using it ever again. But yeah, I didn't even go through half of the majority of this stuff. Well, I kept making more stuff, but I think this turned out well, and it has a roof. Originally, the original design I had for the interior didn't even have a roof. I think this adds a lot more to it and actually adds another standing point. Adds another standing point on on the base, and I really like the look of this. You can't really jump over, but I feel like someone will figure out a way to do that. Yeah. I like how this looks. It's nice to know I don't have to go down this ladder now and go into a messy... Well, it was messy at first with a bush right here. But now it's nothing. And this may or may not get stuff stuck under these trapdoors. There may or may not. I'm not sure. You will have to wait and find out if there will be anything that gets stuck under there. But, yeah. Now that I've done this, now that my inventory's a mess, let's clean... And, I have this mess down here. Let's clean this up. And, put this stuff back up here. And grab my bed. I just broke a bed with a pickaxe. Don't question it. Do not question it. In this game, we can break a bed with our bare hand. I guess you could probably do that normally also. Just you probably have to be quite high. Yeah. So let's put this back. And what am I doing now? Let's leave the stuff that's currently in my inventory up here, even though I think all these chests are pretty much full. Also, you know how I said I didn't have oak? Well, I found out I have like 6 stacks of oak logs here. So I was good. I was able to probably stock everything. I also have spruce here. So, whoops. But hey, got to cut trees. I was gonna have to do that anyways to get the materials for the build. And honestly, I should probably start getting all this put away, but you know what? That sounds like a future me problem. And I think the next thing I kind of want to do is fix up the path. Fix up the path between now there and here. Being that this is great. It's great. I just want something different. Want to either make it like fully a grass path or something else. And I think it's just going to be a grass path for now. And I might change that later down the line, add some coarse dirt to it. But I think it's time to give the clearing a proper path. So I am going to quickly do that. And I'm probably going to time-lapse this yet again. So I will be back in a little bit. Okay, so I made a path. I made it bigger, I made it wider, and I made it more path. Now, once I was done this, I was thinking, and I'm like, I actually want to do I want to put coarse dirt in this, on the edges. So I'm going to take another shovel, being this shovel's about to break, and go and find some coarse dirt somewhere in the world. Well, actually, can we make coarse dirt? And I probably don't have enough in my inventory. That's actually a good question. I didn't think to check. If I can, I'll be right back. Again. And, well, yeah. I like how this looks. I even, like, had it kind of go around here. I kind of followed all that I had done already. Just connected it all and made it a bigger path. Dirt barrel is here. Let's see. I do have a crafting table. Okay. No. Okay, I'm gonna go, there might be something to add. I am going to go and find some coarse dirt, and I will be back. Probably after I do the edges. I don't entirely know how much I'm gonna need. I'm honestly probably going to aim to grab a stack or two. Then beyond that, I don't know. I'm gonna go to spawn, being that I know we have coarse dirt just in that hill just over there. But I don't want to take any of that, and I know we have a lot just off of spawn, I think. So I'm going to go there instead and try and grab some from there instead of ruining the look over here. That'll work. Instead of making another diamond shovel. And yep, I will be back. Okay. Path, in my view, is done. I think this looks good. It's probably not the best path ever. And honestly, I probably could have done a little bit better with the edges at some places. But I think for connecting everything together, this looks pretty good. I think it really brings the clearing closer to completion, even though this part of the clearing is pretty much done. There's only really one part left up here, and that is back here. I don't know if we'll be doing this next episode or the episode after. I'm not sure. It's gonna take a lot of resources, more than this. Yeah, I'm happy with how everything has turned out today. I think we've made a lot of good headway. And well, I think with that is gonna about do it for me today for this episode of Highworlds. It is going to be, I would say, a decent amount of time until the next episode. Honestly, though, I don't really know. And I don't think it'd be a good idea to even give an estimate, as I know the next thing's probably going to be big. So, yeah. I am going to call it a day, as I almost fall off the treehouse. I'm going to call it a day for today, and I hope to see you all in the next video. And if you like this one, feel free to give it a thumbs up and give us a follow if this is the first time you've ever seen a video by me. So, but with that, I'll see you all in the next one. Later, everybody!